What is going on, guys, and welcome back. And for today's video, we're actually back at Snow Summit. We're actually going to go on the slopes. It actually recently snowed this weekend, so there's a lot of fresh powder. Driving up here was kind of sketch. I'm actually in the 9th Gen Accord today, and we have the snow chains on, but I was literally driving like 20 miles an hour the whole way up. It took me literally like an hour and a half to get up, which usually it takes me about 40 minutes, so it took me a lot longer because the first entrance was closed. I had to loop back around in the second entrance, and that was a little bit of a longer drive. We're back here today, show you guys what it looks like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get started. Alrighty, so as you can see, the fresh powder makes it kind of hard to see where we're going. A lot of fun though. I just got to get the hang of where I'm going. I'm gonna try to create a path for myself, and hopefully I can stick to that path and not have to worry about jumping or going over a little jump. Because one of the biggest fears, and not really a biggest fear, but one of the things I fear is coming down the mountain and going over a jump that I didn't see. It's happened to me a couple times, and you gain air. It gets you off guard and it just throws you off. So hopefully it doesn't happen to me today. But as you guys can see, pretty dope. If you guys have never been snowboarding, highly recommend that you guys save money in a lot of different ways. First and foremost, buy your ticket online and basically just use promo codes. I use the same promo code the past like 3 or 4 times I've been here. Saved me 50%. So I saved, I ended up paying like 30 something bucks instead of the 80 bucks the ticket regularly cost. Also, if you don't have all your gear, the only thing I usually recommend that you buy is gloves and goggles and a beanie. Because you can actually rent your board, boots, pants, and jacket. The place I go to is Blair's. It's 25 bucks for the board and boots, and then I think it's an extra 10 if you want to add pants, and another 10 if you want to add a jacket. So easy way to save money if you want to try snowboarding for the first time. And if you end up liking it, you can go ahead and just purchase your own gear. But yeah, also another thing too is you got to check the weather before you come. There was a lot of ice on the road coming here, so I did have to switch over to chains. Luckily I have my snow cleats from the car, put the chains on there. Got up here in like an hour and a half, so it took me a little bit longer than expected. It's supposed to be here around like 9:30, 10, and they're getting here at 11. So not too bad of a delay, but it did take away a lot of time because I did have to reroute myself and put the chains on. But that's another thing you guys gotta look out for, is making sure that the snow condition you guys are prepared for, and making sure you guys have all the right gear. Other than that, guys, it's a lot of fun coming out here. Gets a nice little getaway, and it just makes time pass by, especially now because now we're in a pandemic and not a lot of places are open, and luckily places like this are still open, but you just gotta abide by the rules. So face masks are required, and just be cautious of other people, and have fun. I made it. I made that deep part I couldn't make the first time. Guys, look at this view though. Super nice. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, so I'm actually on a quick little break. I'm on a lunch break because I got a little hungry and I got a little thirsty, but so far so good. I'm really liking how the snow's turning out here. It's all fresh powder, so you can kind of create your own trails. The only downside to that is because it's so fresh, not a lot of people have gone through it, so a lot of parts are super deep, so I get stuck on some parts, and you'll see it in the video where I actually do get stuck on some of these parts and I have to kind of wiggle my way out. But overall, if you guys have ever wanted to try snowboarding, highly suggest going when there's on the week when it didn't snow, because since there's a lot of fresh powder, it might make it a little bit more difficult. I don't know why my watch is Also, if you guys are first timers or want to try out snowboarding first time, like I said, you can get a lot of this stuff for super cheap. You just got to know where to buy it and where to get it. And then as far as snowboarding, I'd highly suggest going on a week when it didn't snow, because A, the roads are going to be super wet or super slippery and you're going to need chains. And then second, you're also going to need to kind of maneuver your way through some of these deep patches, whereas if you go on the week, like say like the week after, 2 weeks after it snowed, chances are there won't be chain restrictions. And then on top of that, the snow would have been kind of compacted in because a lot of more people have been snowboarding, so it'll make it a lot easier for you guys to snowboard. Other than that, guys, like I said, if you want to try, I highly suggest you come out to like Big Bear, Snow Summit. Snow Valley is one of the cheaper places out here in SoCal. You also have another one out here, and this is another one actually I went to, Mountain High. Pretty cheap as well, but I wasn't really a big fan of that one. And I made a video on that as well, but I think that video is going to release after this one. So yeah, I think that video is going to release after that one. But hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm having a lot of fun making them. I'm about to go back in a minute and continue shredding, so stay tuned. I got stuck again. Let's see if I can make it out. Gotta appreciate the view. It's hella nice. Plus my leg was giving out. Alrighty guys, so just made it back to the car. It is freezing. I just changed out in the cold. Unfortunately, something's going on with my GoPro. It's only recording like a minute. Alrighty guys, so I had to switch over to my phone because something's going on with my GoPro. I think it might have gotten a little bit wet, but it's telling me low battery even though it has like 50% left. I went ahead and charged it during when I was on lunch. But yeah, I just got done snowboarding. I am freezing because I had to change out in the cold. So I left a little bit early just because I want to beat traffic and I still need to return some of these rentals and stuff, and then I need to drive home. So I do not want to get stuck in traffic, which I probably will, to be honest, but I'm hoping I don't. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Luckily I didn't get injured. That's always one of my biggest worries. I did kind of hurt my knee a little bit. When I fell, the board kind of twisted my knee and it kind of hurt a little bit. So I'm hoping that will wear off with the next day or so. If not, I'll have to wear like a leg brace or something. But like I said, guys, you should definitely try out snowboarding. Now's the time. I mean, if you think about it, look at all this fresh snow that came out. Like I said, give it a week or two if you guys are brand new, just because you don't want to snowboard in, you know, fresh snow. It's kind of hard. I did get stuck a couple of times, and it is very tiring, believe it or not. Like, I was exhausted trying to get out of the spot I was in. It took me at least like a good 5 minutes to get out. So yeah, so just give it a little bit of time so that way more people can come and then they can make the snow more compact. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and thanks for watching.